What's up everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Last time, we got to see what happened in the Tournament of Power and beyond, going into the Broly movie even. Goku finally mastered the power of Ultra Instinct, or at least the first stage of it. He still has a long way to go if he wants to catch up to someone like Whis. But he's making some great progress, as is Vegeta, who's learning some great new techniques from Beerus. However, the perfect test for their abilities is coming up soon, and we'll be seeing them at their full power in this part. For this part, let's set a like goal of 3,000 likes, since we do that with every video. Anyways, let's pick up from here and finish off this series. Following the events of the last part, both Goku and Vegeta are still working towards higher levels of what they currently have. Vegeta continues training with God of Destruction powers, training specifically under Beerus. As for Goku, he's working towards higher levels of Ultra Instinct, with Whis being the one to teach him. As they are right now, they seem like they might be almost undefeatable. I mean, Goku has Ultra Instinct, one of the strongest techniques in the whole universe. And as for Vegeta, he has use of the Hakai. He can destroy almost anything in his path. So, what kind of threat would actually be enough to put them in harm's way? It seems almost unreasonable. There's no way someone can threaten them at this rate, can they? Well, that's where Moro comes in. Given how the timeline goes, this is around the time where Moro pops up once again. One of the big differences is how this arc starts. Goku and Vegeta are both on Beerus' planet at this time, so when Beerus and the Galactic Patrol actually come to Earth, no one's there to intervene. They get Majin Buu and go, hoping that this will be enough. Goku and Vegeta are completely unaware of what's happening at this point, until Mr. Satan calls in. After Buu was taken from him, he ran to Bulma, who then tried to contact Beerus and Whis, telling them what happened. Whis then looks in his staff and sees what's going on. Oh, he's with the Galactic Patrol, and it seems they're heading towards planet Namek of all places. Apparently there's some threat heading towards that planet, and they needed Buu's help. Vegeta decides that he might want to go along too. I mean, if they need help, he could just destroy whatever threat is going there. Assuming it's a weak threat, if it's someone strong, he might want to have some fun and fight them. But either way, he still owes a debt to Planet Namek after what he did a while ago, so he feels that it's his responsibility to do something. Goku stays back as Whis takes him to the Galactic Patrol ship. Obviously Whis knows who Beerus is, but Vegeta meets him for the first time. At first the Galactic Patrol's panicking because there's some random visitor now. They don't know how he got on the ship at all. But Beerus reassures him that it's okay, but also has to play it off like he doesn't really know Whis. To do that, he doesn't question why Vegeta got here and instead tells everyone that he's helpful. This is one of the really strong warriors that lives on Earth. Jocko even knows him too. Thankfully Jocko helps Beerus with his lie, calming everyone down as Vegeta joins the team. And now they can head to Namek safely. Not only with BUU, but Vegeta there. Once they arrive on Namek, Vegeta's the first one to go up and try and meet Moro. Obviously BUU's still asleep right now, so he can't really do anything at the moment. But hopefully he'll wake up in a bit. The first fight that occurs is between Vegeta and Moro. Right away when they meet, Vegeta's ready to kill him. He does want to test out his power though. Vegeta is warned about Moro's magic, so he knows he has to be cautious of that, whatever those magic tricks entail. But Vegeta decides to pace himself. Worst case scenario, he'll just Hakai Moro if things get bad. Vegeta's stronger compared to where he was normally in this arc. Not by a lot, but a considerable amount still. He has a pretty easy time fighting Moro in his Super Saiyan God form, but eventually he starts to feel worn out for some reason. He's not sure why, but he crunches up into Super Saiyan Blue, getting the advantage once more. But even then, he feels worn out again. Alright, Blue Evolution should do the trick. And now he sees what's happening. Moro has some ability to take his energy, because as Vegeta fights more and more, Moro reveals this to him. Ah, so that's the magic trick that he was supposed to be worried about. Well, he enjoyed the fight, but it's time to end it. In his hand he begins charging Ki, and Moro gets worried. Vegeta asks if Moro wants to see the power of a God of Destruction, and Moro instantly knows what this means. It has to be a bluff. Is this Saiyan implying that he knows how to use a Hakai? Moro doesn't want to test that bluff, so immediately before Vegeta can reach him, he begins draining more and more energy. As Vegeta lunges towards the magician, Moro dodges, and Vegeta then notices he's powered down. He's in his regular Super Saiyan state, and eventually drops into his base form. Seems like he'll have to end this quick. He goes at Moro once more, trying to launch a Hakai, but once he sticks his hand out, it's just a simple energy blast. All of his energy's been drained. He doesn't have enough to actually perform the ability. Not only that, but Moro has the energy now, eating it and getting a lot stronger. Moro realized that he shouldn't have screwed around and should have killed Vegeta right away, but now is the perfect opportunity. He won't screw up this time. He picks up the Saiyan and cocks his arm back, ready to lunge it through Vegeta's chest. But as he swings it forward, Vegeta disappears, and Moro suddenly senses new energy. It's Goku. Goku came in to save Vegeta, seeing that there's now an issue. He was watching with Whis and it seemed that Vegeta had it handled, but Moro had this trick up his sleeve that they didn't know about. Goku would love to fight him right here and now, but he doesn't know what Moro is capable of. He wants to watch him fight more first. Even with Ultra Instinct, Moro may find a way to actually drain Goku's energy. He wants to be cautious about it, so instead of fighting the magician right away, he brings Vegeta back to Beerus' planet. trying to heal him. Vegeta tells Goku to take them back right now, but Goku says they're in no shape to do that. Vegeta can't fight right now, and he doesn't know what Moro was capable of. Of course, Vegeta was filled in on everything, but Goku wasn't, and Vegeta begins explaining. Of all places, why did Moro go specifically to Namek? Goku then realizes he's there for the Dragon Balls. That's why Vegeta wants him to go back right now. Damn, it seems like he is going to have to fight. Once again, he tries to locate Moro's energy to teleport there, but he can't for some reason. Not only is Moro trying to suppress it, but he's manipulating his own energy to make it seem like he's not actually where he is. It's harder for Goku to find him now. He knows that's how he teleported in the first place, and now Moro has measures against that. It looks like Goku's going to have to locate someone else on Namek. And luckily he's able to locate the power of a few Namekians, teleporting back there instantly. But now he has to find Moro. He already has a lot of the Dragon Balls and it seems like it's almost too late. But by the time he does actually find Moro's energy again, it's when he summons Porunga. Goku teleports in just as Moro makes the wish. The one moment where he lets his guard down. And around him, Goku sees there's dead Namekians everywhere, with one under Moro's control as a translator. And Moro doesn't look the same anymore. He looks younger. Last time Goku saw him, he was an old man. But now, his beard shrunk, his wrinkles have gone away, and he's gotten a lot more muscular. The wish has been completed. And Goku realized that he was wrong before. It is too late now. He thought he still had time, but he didn't. That was his own mistake. Goku decides to bite the bullet and fight Moro right now, but as he goes to face him, Moro escapes. He knows that Goku's probably a formidable foe, so instead of fighting him right here, he's gonna retreat for a bit, using magical abilities to warp the area, hiding his presence again as he leaves. As Goku tries to look for Moro again, he senses a new energy coming. Wait, it's not one new energy, it's multiple, dozens of them. Mayris then meets up with him and tells him everything. Luckily, BUU just woke up, but Moro already escaped so he can't fight him. And on top of that, all those energies that he's sensing is the Galactic Patrol prisoners. They've escaped. And Moro sent them right here, powered up stronger than before. Thanks to Moro lending them some energy, it seems like Goku and BUU are going to have to try and fight them. The Galactic Patrol prisoners land, and at first, it's not too hard for them to fight. Goku goes into Super Saiyan Blue not needing to use Ultra Instinct, or at least not thinking he needs it. These guys don't seem too strong. BUU fights alongside him, now transformed into the Grand Supreme Kai, which is weird but not too surprising. Mayris kind of explained it to him, but he doesn't really get the gist of it. Whatever, he doesn't question it as long as he has a strong ally alongside him. But as they fight the prisoners, Goku feels weaker and weaker, eventually dropping out into blue, going down the line of his transformations. He realizes what's happening. It's just what happened with Vegeta. Moro's still here, and he's absorbing everyone's energy. It looks like they need to retreat once more. The Galactic Patrol leaves as Goku grabs onto BUU and Mayris, teleporting them to Beerus' planet so they can meet up with Vegeta, Whis, and Beerus again. Mayris didn't really want to come along, but Goku says it's fine. He didn't think that Mayris had time to get back to the Galactic Patrol ship, but he'll be fine here. Mayris has to act confused, but of course he knows where he is and knows he's safe. And as for the Grand Supreme Kai, Beerus and Whis are actually pretty surprised to see him. It looks like he finally overcame BUU, even though he still is in BUU's body, but whatever. They have something more important to focus on right now. Whis heals both Goku and Vegeta, and tells them that he won't do it again. He wants the two to solve it on their own, and obviously he can't get involved. So, what can they actually do now? Moro's crew is running rampant around the universe, with Moro planning to absorb some planets. Wait, if they're going around the universe to random planets, wouldn't that put Earth at danger? Goku decides to check in on Earth, seeing if anyone's going there. And sure enough, he senses a few scouts heading right towards the planet. Immediately, he and Vegeta teleport over there, surprising Piccolo as they arrive on the lookout, one-shotting the scouts, and immediately leaving right after. Piccolo and everyone else on the lookout are just confused. Okay, that looks like the problem solved. They knew someone was heading to Earth, but they still don't know what's going on. All they know is that Goku's gonna tell them later or something. Back on Beerus' planet, Goku and Vegeta know that they need to act right now. Sure, they stopped those scouts that were about to go there, but Moro's probably gonna send more to Earth soon enough. The good thing is they don't actually need any training right now. They're strong enough. Not only do they know Moro's main ability now too, but they've seen his main fighting style too. That's something they could work with. Moro was able to outsmart them before, but now he's shown all his cards, so maybe Goku and Vegeta can outsmart him now. If they attack right away and do it fast, they'll probably be able to win, catching Moro and everyone else off guard. Plus, Moro hasn't seen Goku's Ultra Instinct yet. Goku's only used Blue at most against him, so they still have that trump card. Vegeta agrees, there's no time to waste. If they don't strike right now, more ships may attack Earth and more planets may be at risk. He places his hand on Goku's shoulder once more as Goku locates Moro's crew. He knows he can't hone in on Moro, but he did catch one guy that was there that he was fighting, Sakanbo, who seemed to be the strongest of the escaped prisoners. But Goku hones onto his ki, allowing him to go in undetected by Moro. They arrive on an unknown planet, and they see Moro's crew members going around attacking all the inhabitants. Nearby out in space, they see Moro's ship, assuming that Moro is up there. That's good. It gives them time to work with everyone down here. This time they pace themselves though, and even in their base forms, they're still a pretty good match for Moro's crew. For instance, right when they teleport in, Goku attacks Saiyan mode, defeating him, knowing that he's the strongest. They then go around fighting all the others. And they haven't seen 7-3's power, so they don't know that he's a threat, but he retreats right back to Moro, thinking that it may be good to ask him what to do. Moro sees what's happening, and is glad that they're back. Well, even though Goku and Vegeta are wiping out all the prisoners, it still means that Moro has 2 snacks here, and it seems like they're fully healed. That's just more energy waiting to go to Moro. So he descends on the planet, with all of his crew defeated. He doesn't really care too much, his current power is more than enough, and he'll just take Goku and Vegeta's energy. But right as Moro lands on the planet, Goku wastes no time, going into Ultra Instinct right away. Moro is terrified. He had no idea Goku could do this. He knows what it is, and knows that he's probably in trouble now. Not only is Goku a lot stronger, but he may be able to actually negate the energy drain, given his new fighting style while using Ultra Instinct. Moro is on the defensive, as he tries to escape going back to 7-3. Goku thinks that Moro is simply trying to retreat, but really, he's going to eat 7-3 so he can get his power. Moro flies off into space, and Goku can't chase him there. Goku curses Moro. What a cowardly move. Moro is basically impervious to attacks out in space. Goku can't reach up there and do melee attacks, and if he does any energy blast, Moro will just absorb it. Pressurized air blast won't work either because there's no air in space to actually use. Instead, Goku decides to blow up Moro's ship, thinking he's going there. That'll at least slow Moro down for the time being. The ship explodes, flinging 7-3 off. He charges right towards Goku to attack, but before he even gets close, Moro grabs him by his wrist, eating him. Not only are Goku and Vegeta confused, but they're disgusted. They don't have any idea of what's going on, but then they see. Moro transforms right after. But Goku's still not fazed. Moro descends down onto the planet, and well, he gets demolished. Moro's surprised by this, but still, he doesn't get too worked up about it. This isn't his main move. Sure, the added power from absorbing 7-3 is a great bonus, but really, he's planning to use 7-3's other ability. All he needs is to grab Vegeta. And luckily, Vegeta makes that pretty easy for him. As Goku continues to fight Moro, Vegeta comes in, ready to Hakai the Magician. And while Moro can't grab onto Goku, Vegeta's not able to dodge it. He places a hand on Vegeta's neck and begins laughing. They don't know what he's so happy about, but Moro then reveals what he did. He has access to all of Vegeta's powers now. All of them. Yes, even his strongest one, the Hakai. Okay, this actually does complicate things a bit. The thing is, in terms of power, Moro is not too strong in comparison to Goku. Goku's still way above him. And as an added downside, Moro doesn't have the ability to regenerate, since 7-3 never fought Piccolo. But even though power is not an issue, Goku really has no way of attacking Moro now. Compressed air attacks work, but they don't really do too much damage. Ki attacks obviously don't work, and as for melee attacks, Goku can't get too close to Moro now. If he's touched by Moro, Moro can steal his ability, or worse, Hakai Goku. And Moro knows this. Immediately, the two begin fighting once more. Goku keeps his distance, as Moro keeps trying to launch Hakais towards him. Luckily, they're not too concentrated, so the Hakais don't do too much damage to the planet, and Goku's still able to dodge them. Vegeta stands by, watching the two of them fight. Of all things, Moro was able to overcome Ultra Instinct somehow. All Goku can really do right now is bide for time, but Vegeta notices something. Moro doesn't seem too concerned about him. Not only does he find this kind of offensive, but it's an opportunity. Even though Moro has access to the Hakai, he's only focused on Goku, and Vegeta will use that to his advantage. He just has to wait for Moro to get closer to Goku. Eventually, Moro is able to work his way around it, trying to attack Goku with melee attacks. Of course, Goku dodges them all, knowing that if he gets hit, he might get his abilities stolen. But as he's dodging, someone else suddenly comes in, surprising them. Moro's hand makes contact with someone, hitting them directly on their forehead. It's Vegeta, who jumped right in front of Goku. Moro then realizes what happened. He got sloppy and now he's wide open. He quickly tries to draw his hand back, but it's too late. As he does, both of his arms turn to dust, with Vegeta Hakaiing both of them. He was hoping to actually destroy Moro completely, but Moro's advantage in power helped him. Although this does pose an issue, Moro has no arms now, meaning he can't steal anyone's abilities. And most importantly, he's not able to use the Hakai anymore. I mean, maybe you could use the Hakai with your feet or your mouth or something, but we haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna assume you can only use it with your hands. Jokes aside though, this leaves Moro at a disadvantage. Whether or not he can actually use the Hakai right now, he can't steal abilities either. And Goku and Vegeta can both fight him head on. Goku acts as the bait, as Vegeta comes in destroying more of Moro. Moro tries to counterattack, but when he does, he gets more of him erased. He loses a leg next. And he makes replacements of his limbs with ki projections. But even with these new ki limbs, they're not going to help much. They only help him keep balance and fight and actually attack. Slowly but surely, he begins losing ground. Now knowing he's in a corner, he tries to steal their energy once more. And Vegeta decides he'll give him some. He shifts right in front of Moro, placing a hand right on his face. He says one word, Hakai. The whole top half of Moro's head is erased, as Vegeta then kicks his body away, launching a wider Hakai, one more massive that destroys all of Moro. Now, he's gone for good. Vegeta powers down, a little bit worn out. Even though Ultra Instinct is great and really strong, Vegeta's still strong in his own right, and it seems that their individual paths are both beneficial. And as a plus, Mayris survives. Good for him. But with all that out of the way, I guess that's the end of the scenario, at least for now. So, what did you guys think about this part and the scenario as a whole? Leave any thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be sure to check them out to see what you guys think. As always, if you liked the video, be sure to drop a like. And let's try to hit that like over from the beginning of the video. It lets me know if you guys like more videos like this. If you haven't already, why not subscribe? As well as hitting the bell icon to get notified about any future uploads on my channel, including more videos like this one. Anyways, thank you all for watching, thanks for supporting this scenario, and I'll see you all in my next video.